Hi, before starting the course, let's understand some nitty gritty details about this course. So, to understand about the flow of this the course is divided into four sections. The first section is our designing section. The second, we have layers, or you can say it layers separation section. Third, we have the coding environment, and the fourth, final one, will be the result. For the designing aspect, we need to understand the why and hows. So, we are focusing on creating some digital pixel art and we'll be exploring different online tools which will be free of course to create one. So, we'll be trying to create an eye-catching designs that can possibly have different sort of features and layers so that millions of digital art can be created through programming. So, you'll be understanding about those layers and features as we move forward. So, before starting, you need to define your goals. Do you want high number or do you want the rarity? So if you want to create a rare item, then definitely having high numbers will be a problem because a million items cannot be rare. So take time designing, explore what do you really want, and if you can make a really good digital art, then make a good art and you can separate out the layers later and try to follow this course on the programming and the layer separation aspect. And definitely the most important, do enjoy the process. So to understand what are the layers and what are the features, so layers are these directories. The bulb is one layer, the filament is another layer, while the holder is another layer, but the features are inside this layer. So we have a bulb of color red, that is one feature, another bulb of color green, that is next feature, similarly yellow and blue. Similarly, we have 4 features in the layers of filament, also 5 features in the layers of holder. So I hope you got the idea of what layers and features are. Now, what you should really do. Since I have been trying to create millions of digital art, so to reduce the processing requirement for the programming aspect, so I have created a small dimension. I'll be using 100 by 100 resolution so that the file size is small, and I have actually taken many layers and a layer with many features so that a million art is easy to be created. But what I would recommend you to follow is that you create the dimension at least 500 by 500 dimension. The resolution should be high because a good resolution will definitely be more easy to be sold on the marketplace for NFTs. And you have a few layers and a high number of features or a good number of features. But even if you have a few number of features, then it will be easy for you to follow along this course. So what I would recommend you is have less layers and less features so that you can understand how the every environment or every programming aspect is actually being done and how it's being flowed. So if you understand that, then definitely once you can create this, you can definitely create any layers and any designs that you want. So now let's understand what is going to happen on the layer separation section. As you know, in our libraries, we have different section of books kept in different places that's easy to be explored and easy to be searched at. So in the similar fashion, our programming language will be searching for these different digital art in these different digital layers and try to combine them. So that's how we'll be using layer separation. Moreover, the layer separation will be taught while during the course. And the next we have is the coding aspect. We'll be using Python programming language where everything will be taught from downloading the right IDE, even downloading the Python and finding the right package to get started. There is very less amount of code, so this is low code platform and thus easy to follow, and this has a simple process. So everything taught here is available on GitHub as well and will be shared. And if you don't find it, actually in the end of the course, that's being taught on how to upload the code on GitHub, so you can find it there as well. And finally, we'll have our result. We'll try to analyze the result where we'll try to find the right file according to how we have created, and we'll learn to mint or basically upload the NFT in the marketplace as well, and we'll be adding our project on the GitHub as well. So So that should be all. Now, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And if you do like the course, then do rate this and do give us feedback as well. This is very much important for me, and I'd love to hear from you. That's all. Now let's begin.